To the Reverend George Coleridge, by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. A blessed Lord hath he who, having passed his youth and early manhood in the stir and turmoil of the world, retreats at length, with cares that move not agitate the heart, to the same dwelling where his father dwelt, and haply views his tott'ring little ones embrace those aged knees and climb that lap, on which first kneeling on his own infancy, Lisp'd brief prayer. Such our earliest friend, our lot, and such were brothers to enjoy. At distance did ye climb life's upland road, yet cheered and cheering, now fraternal love hath drawn you to one centre. Be your days holy and blessed, and blessing may ye live. To me the angel wisdom hath dispens'd, a different fortune, more different mind. Me from the spot where first it sprang to light, to soon transplanted, and my soul had fixed its first domestic loves, hence through life chasing chance started friendships. A brief while some have preserved me from life's pelting ills, but like a tree with leaves of feeble stem, if the clouds lasted, and a sudden breeze ruffled the boughs, they on my head at once dropped the collected shower, and some most false on fair foliage as the melanchial have tempted me to slumber in their shade, e'en mid the storm. And breathing subtle stems mixed their own venom with the rain from heaven, where they were poisoned. But all praise to him who gives us all things, more have yielded me permanent shelter, and beside one friend, beneath the impervious covert of one oak, I've raised a lowly shelter, and know the names of husband and of father. No hearing of that divine and nightly whispering voice, which from my child to mature years spake to me of presidential refs, bright with no fading colours. Yet at times my soul is sad that I have roamed through life, still most a stranger, most with a naked heart, at mine own home and birthplace, chiefly when I remember thee, my earliest friend, we who didst watch my boyhood and my youth, didst trace my wanderings with a father's eye, embodying evil yet still hoping good, rebuked each fault, and over all my woes sought in silence. He who counts aloud the beatings of a solitary heart, that being knows how I have loved thee ever, loved as a brother, as a son revered thee. Oh, 'tis to me an ever new delight to talk of thee and thine, of in the blast of shrill winter rattling our rude sash, and thee as the cleanly half and social bone. Or when is now in some delicious eve, we know a sweet sequestered orchard plot, sit from the tree-crooked earthward, whose outer boughs that hang above us in an arborous roof, stood by the faint gale of departing May, sent the loose blossoms slanting our heads. Nor darst not thou sometimes recall those hours, when of the joy of hope thou gavest thine ear to my wild thirsting days? Since then my song hath sounded deeper notes, such as beseem of that sad wisdom folly leaves behind, such as, tuned to these tumultuous times, cope with the tempest's swell. These arise strains which I have framed in many a various mood, except my brother, and for some perchance will strike discordant on the milder mind. If word of error or intemperate truth should meet thine ear, think thou that riper age will calm it down, and that thy love forgive it.